Hello, my beautiful people. Come with me. Let's make this Ogbono soup together. By the way, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well and you're taking life a step at a time. For today, Ogbono recipe, we'll be using goat's meat, stockfish, the head, and the flesh all together. After adding the proteins together, I added pepper, seasoned it with salt and my best favorite seasoning cube. I stirred together to combine, cover it up and allow it to simmer for 10 minutes. Please, I want to say that anytime you're making Nigerian soups, please don't use curry or thyme to season your protein. And after 10 minutes, I went back to the pot. I'll be adding water to cook the meat until it's 70% done. While the proteins were cooking, right, I was also frying mackerel fish by the side. And here the meat and the fish is ready. I'll remove it and set it aside. I prefer to use the frying method for this particular Ogbono soup, so keep watching. After I set aside the proteins, I added oil into the same pan. When it became hot, I introduced the pepper mix. In there is pepper and onions blended together. Added them and I will fry them for 10 minutes. If this is the first time you're seeing this channel, welcome to the family and kindly do well to subscribe, like, and share. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. I do appreciate you. After 10 minutes, I went back to the pot, added just one seasoning and I'll stir together to combine, and it's time to introduce the ogbono. When you want to use the frying method, make sure to know that the ogbono you bought is the good one. Otherwise, the soup will not draw. And so here, I'll be activating the ogbono. Alright, I added water after frying it for some time, and I will stir it in this circular motion to activate the draw. After activating the draw, you reintroduce the proteins, okay, stir together to combine. You can also decide to add boiling water to enable the ogbono cook down before reintroducing the protein. Anyone works, but for this one I added the protein first. And here I'll be adding my first crayfish. All right, be generous with your crayfish each time you're cooking Nigerian soup. After adding the crayfish, I stirred together to combine. It's time to introduce water to cook the soup properly. I wanted the soup to start cooking immediately, and that was why I used hot water. You can use cold water if that's what you have. Please make sure to stir from time to time to avoid the pot from burning. As you can see, the soup is not ready yet. The ogbono is not properly cooked. For the next one, I'll be adding another crayfish. Okay, like I said, be generous with your crayfish each time you're making Nigerian soup. Why? Because crayfish will help tie down the taste of everything you have given the soup. After adding the crayfish, I allowed it to simmer for 2 minutes and I introduced seasoning cube. I'll then introduce the fish we fried earlier. Stir together to combine and allow the soup to cook for 7 minutes, okay, to enable the soup and the fish to marry each other. This is the right time to also taste and adjust to any lacking seasoning. And here I'll be adjusting with salt. You can see that the soup is drawing, right? Yes. At this point, the aroma in my kitchen was nose blinding, if I could borrow that word. So right here, I'll be adding periwinkle. The soup is coming together. After adding the periwinkle, I stirred together to combine, and it's time to take the bitter leaf. You can also decide to use uziza leaf or vegetable. Anyone works well. For this particular soup, I used bitter leaf and I love the outcome. So stir together to combine. The soup is ready. Allow it to simmer for 3 minutes to enable the bitter leaf, boil into the soup and bring out its own taste. Please let me know the swallow that you think will be perfect for this particular soup. This is the last stirring, okay, while you allow the soup to simmer and you put off the heat. Right here, the soup is ready. You can pair with any swallow of choice. And please, if you haven't subscribed up until this time, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. Also like and share this video. Okay, the reason is when you share it, larger audience will see it and people who wants to learn how to make the soup will get it handy. I know you share it. Thank you for always sharing. And if you haven't seen other videos, okay, I think one will be linked up here for you to see and to learn. All right, this is where we'll wrap it up. The soup is ready here. Till I meet you in my next one, do have a pleasant day. Bye bye.